Hi there, I'm Mark, a senior major in global affairs at Yale-NUS College in Singapore. As a major in global affairs, traveling to different countries and building businesses is part of my passion. And when comparing Saudi Arabia to my home country of Singapore, three main differences come to mind. First of all, Saudi Arabia is much more homogeneous in terms of its ethnic makeup, religion, and culture, as compared to Singapore, which is incredibly diverse, and each country centers their identity around its respective homogeneity or diversity. Secondly, the geographical population distribution in Saudi Arabia is very much different from Singapore, where in Saudi Arabia, the interior is sparsely populated and cities are centered around the coast, unlike Singapore, which is uniformly dense. Lastly, in terms of economics, Saudi Arabia has traditionally been reliant on petroleum exports, while Singapore is a very much diverse economy. As I prepare for this trip, one of my major concerns is censorship. I worry about inability to speak my mind freely and the potential consequences of expressing certain views in Saudi Arabia. Five words that come to my mind when I think about Saudi Arabia would be Aramco, Neon, Mecca, the monarchy, and vastness. And based on these five words, one of the things I hope to learn about Saudi Arabia is how it balances tradition and modernity. There is always a trade-off that has to be made between these two things, and as Saudi Arabia changes rapidly, I want to see what practices are kept and what traditions have to be sacrificed. Looking ahead for the next 5 to 10 years, I'd like to continue my journey as a global citizen. And having started a few companies in Southeast Asia, I'm always on the lookout for new markets with potential, and I envision expanding my scope to other parts of the world, including South Asia and the Middle East, and among which Saudi Arabia is very much a promising candidate for business expansion. I'm applying to the program because my perspective on Saudi Arabia has largely been shaped by secondary sources like news articles and stories, both positive and negative. To form a well-rounded and accurate understanding, I believe that it is essential for me to experience the country firsthand, and this program offers a unique opportunity to gain a broad-based perspective of the kingdom. As a participant, I believe that I can bring a spirit of questioning and inquisitiveness to the Gateway KSA program. While many people look for consensus, I, as an entrepreneur, value exploring alternative perspectives, which I will bring to the program so that me and my participants can experience dissenting views and come to a more holistic consensus. Lastly, as I depart from the program, I hope to share my unique perspectives of how Saudi Arabia is modernizing and opening up with my friends, family, and business connections to share this more nuanced view of the country with others. Thank you for listening to my application video.